morning. Thanks for joining me out here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. It's a beautiful sunny day, Friday morning. And today I'm going to show you a 2023 Entegra Coach Cornerstone 45R. It's a pre-owned coach. We just got traded in about a month ago. Looking good, about 11,000 miles. Some really good things about this coach. It's got big power, K3 Spartan chassis. You're gonna have 605 horse, 1,950 pound-feet of torque. Just a bunch of stuff to look at, so we'll just go ahead and get started. As you see, nice, beautiful colors. Got the blue, the black, the silvers. Beautiful Girard awnings going down the whole length of the coach. These are Nova awnings. They do dog leg down to give you a little bit more shade. We do have the metal trim kit around the bottom of it, that nice rib look. Very nice touch there. As you open the door, you'll see you have two mechanical box steps. Really good for the animals. They don't see through them, they can jump up in there. So if you have a little dog that's afraid of the see-through steps, you've got the right steps on that. Come around here, we have keyless entry. Nice little Entegra Coach symbol. We have 150 gallons of fuel on this coach we can fill up. You're not going to be filling it up that much. You got an extra 50 gallons on this guy. One thing I noticed, and I'm not a Cornerstone salesman, so some of this is new to me as well. Flush slides, not quite as tight as the Newmar, but still a lot better than the overlapping slides that we see. Nice big Michelins all the way around this guy on those Alcoa polished rims. Up here you've got cameras all the way around. Good 360 cameras on this, but there's an extra camera on these guys. You'll see you have your window awnings there. We also have push button cargo doors. They're a little different than the Newmars. They don't suck them in like you just close them like normal doors, but they do release them. We do have a little remote for our awnings right there, our Girards. Everything's carpeted in there. You notice there's not a drop down here like a Newmar, but it is a little thicker, so I don't know what kind of insulation's on the bottom of there. Not quite like a Newmar, but nice upholstered cargo areas. Here we have a Easy Glide power tray that goes out both sides, so plenty of storage there. Outdoor entertainment. So it's got a JBL sound system on it. Samsung Smart TV, great for tailgating. It's a good looking coach, it really is. Interesting, some of the stuff's a little bit interesting to me. Got another one here. It's a lot of storage in this guy. Really good looking coach as well. These do lock. What you see here, get a smart solar controller. The previous owner has 5 panels up top, so it's a minimum of 1,000 watts of solar up there. I don't think you could put another solar panel up there. I was looking at it earlier this morning. The other thing that's interesting about this guy, right here we have our electric bus. You pull that off, you see all your fuses. But back behind there, you got your batteries. So this is a little different than what we're used to. It's in the middle or towards the rear of the middle. Here's your some of your breakers there. And go in your solar controller. And you do have a main inverter shut off right there. Does look like the whole basement's heated. I do see heat vents in there. Of course, this is just your water tank. You can fill it up there if you'd like. Blind spot monitoring. You can tell if someone's coming up here. You got little triangles on your mirror. This is a steering tag axle, so it's going to steer just like our Newmars. And we got a 15-gallon DEF tank here. And like with Newmar, you can actually air up your suspension there. This is interesting. We've got our cranking batteries, got our shut-offs there, some of our filters like normal, just like our Spartan chassis, but you have a little bit of a weird, it's got a power opening kind of engine bay here. Kind of like it. Takes a little while. So hopefully you're not in a hurry to get back to your motor, but give it a look here. 15-liter Cummins turbo diesel. Again, 605 horse. 1950 pound-feet of torque, all the power you're ever going to need. Your engine light. You do have oil fill here. Tell all the health of your belts. Really, just a real clean motor. Again, only 11,000 miles on this guy. Let me shut that real quick. It might take a minute, but because one of the nicer things about the Cornerstone I like is just how beautiful that back cap is. It just really looks good going down the road. 20,000 pound hitch on this. Pull that stacker if you need to. You do have an airline already hooked up on it. Real visible tail lights. Just a good looking coach going down the road. And they definitely have that part covered on this coach. It's just the look. Just a gorgeous looking coach. Really beautiful dynamic paint job. You do have your camera up top there. Your breathers for your air filter. Big giant tail lights. You're not going to miss that going down the road. Another interesting thing, you do have a side radiator, but you have these fins that really aim that air into that big radiator. So it's going to be plenty cool going down the road, pulling a stacker or whatever. Like that design. But again, your steering tag. You do have window awnings all the way down. Girard slide toppers. Just a gorgeous paint job. This is interesting too. Your Sanacon or Flowjet is already in this little area here, so you do have a macerating dump there. And just in front of that, you have this wet bay, which is really simple. I was pretty impressed. Water filtration. We've got tanks. We can do our tanks, our batteries. Black tank, gray tank. They're all power valves, so there's no gate valves that way. Pump, turn that one on there. You got lights and a black tank, and then you also have this hose reel. So just a real simple, I mean, it doesn't get any more simple than that. You do have outdoor shower there, and it's right there. You're not reaching up underneath stuff to get anything done. It's just right there at the face. So like that as well. Then of course we have our Aquahot 450D. This is where Aquahots start getting you to the point where they can do both heat and water. I believe this is the hydronic floor heat too. But you do have a 50 amp hose. You can retract that right there. Everything works really good on that guy. Little transfer switch back there. Again, flush slides. I thought we were the only one that did that. So I learned something today. This is the other side of that easy tray. You can see that rail is really high, so you got plenty of space under there for the taller items. There's your Dirt Devil central vac. Sucker's ready to go. There's the other side of that. Plenty of storage there. And where you usually have your batteries, you have more storage. So I'm used to seeing house batteries there, so we're not seeing that here. This is a little different design. Here's the other side of your 150-gallon fill. We've got our leveling system right here on the outside, which is nice. Little fuses there. Let's open up this here. What you got here is a 12,500 watt quiet diesel owning generator. Got 454 hours on it, which tells me they plugged this coach in wherever they went. Plenty of power. You can power everything in here. Boondock like no other. Plenty of power there. And it's on a hydraulic, so it just opens and shuts real easy. Another good looking front end of this guy. This coach definitely has eyeball. It really, really does look nice going down the road. A lot of clear bra all the way around on it. We do have our driving features there, our radar, our camera there. Windshield's in great shape. Let's check out the inside. Some of the specs on this guy, it's 44 foot, 11 inches long, so we'll just call it 45 footer. 8 foot wide, 12.8 long. 150 gallons fuel, 15 gallons def. Now your water tanks are 100 gallons of fresh, 62 gallons of gray, 41 gallons of black. How we open this guy up, and you can see there's plenty of space to get through here. Really bright coach. If you like white, this is your animal here, because there's a lot of white in here. It's really bright, really contemporary. A lot going on in this guy though, so. Slides real nice and quiet, opens up real nice. We do have hosing slides, soft ceiling, quiet air. This is an Entegra, which is the top-notch Jayco out of Indiana. Floor slide unit. Again, heated floors. 11,000 miles. One thing I do like about this, you can turn around and take a look at it, is this dash. And I'll show it to you in a minute, but man, it's neat. It's almost Tesla-like. Big screen here, big screen there. Nothing like I've ever seen before. So that's one of my favorite parts of this coach, is just how nice that. Got our bunks there. So this sleeps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three ACs up top. Again, 5 big residential solar panels up top. I don't think you could put any more solar on this if you tried. There's not any more room. Checking it out this morning. Bath and a half, I believe. Or no, maybe not. I forgot. While I'm sitting back there. We'll just take a look here. As always, we'll start in the back, work our way forward. Beautiful coach. Yeah, little bath back here. Do have our washer and dryer, Whirlpool washer and dryer back here. Cedar lined closet there. Also have these guys in here. There's a couple of them, and that's if you want to go ahead and close your fantastic fans, you can do so. But nice lit towel bar or hanging bar there. Techna porcelain flush toilet. Over here, nice undermount sink, beautiful tile backsplash. Got your medicine cabinet here. Kind of a weird goldish bronze faucet there. We do have, and I'll show you in some other places, but soft close vanity doors. Here's your panel for your engine access. That big old 15 liter. You got all these drawers here. Deeper one there. And of course, for privacy, we have this little real heavy pocket door. There's a mirror on this side. start here in the master. This one's got a little bit of a closet here. You use that for the master or your bunks. More of a bedroom closet because you can pop this guy here, and this is the master here. So just come around here. Do have a little shelf unit. You could take these out if you'd like. Maybe make it a hanging closet if you'd like. This tells me that's an air mattress, so got an air mattress there. Got some drawers here. Solid surface areas here. This is an emergency exit. A nice little smart TV there. I was going to show you these. These are kind of, there's one in the bathroom too. It's just a bad angle. So these are just lights. You can go down to your shades. And you can also do your screensaver, cleaning mode, device. You can do that and clean it so you're not turning stuff on and off. 11 seconds, it'll come back. We do have 110 here. We have some more drawers here. Little carpet in there. That was kind of surprising to me. And these are fully adjustable. This little hook there for hangables. Over here, we have nightstands. Again, solid surface countertop. You got places to plug your stuff in, little areas there. All your day and night shades are on all power, so, and you can run those through this little screen right there. Got a little fan there, which is really nice to move some air. I love that. Then of course, all this storage there. Really deep storage there. You do have 110. If you have a CPAP machine, you want us to put ports in here to plumb it, we could do that here at Transwest. This does not have that done already. So, but you do have windows that open on both sides. Really nice headboard. Really comfortable mattress there. That's the bedroom. So let's look at this guy here. This is little bunks here. Got TVs in here for the little guys. You can see them both top and bottom. Actually got a nice little mattress in there that has a little suspension. Lights up here. Just to really. And also. That might come up. That comes all the way up if you want to make it a closet. And then here's your hanging bar there. So there's a little key, unlock it, put it all the way up, and you can turn this into a closet instead of a bunk. Really nice situation there. And across here, and you do have the door here, so if you want to close off this bedroom, you have that bathroom here, and then of course you have a bathroom here. You do have your shower. This is your shower in this coach. Nice tile surround. It's real tile, real grout. I'm 6'1", I fit in here, nice skylight. Great Delta faucets. Nice little seat here. And an actual really nice shower door. Locks it up there. A little louvered window to get some air in this guy. There's your medicine cabinet. A little fuses in here. You have 110 for your hair dryers and what have you. You've got, again, this whole floor is heated. We do have a pocket door here. All the pocket doors have mirrors on them, so you can definitely see what's going on when you're getting ready. Here we have this is a great little system. I like this. It's one of the better ones I like. We can actually just one button push those awnings. I love that. You're not sitting there holding them. We've got home screen. going to show our tanks. It's going to show our power. We have a whole lighted screen. We can actually know exactly which ones we're touching and just touch them, put them on. So that's kind of neat. Or we can turn them all on at one time. Here's our shade screen. So this is really, I like this a lot. So you're not guessing numbers on a remote. So I love the fact that they have these and they have pictures of where these are. You're going to love that when you're using this guy. Here's our temperature. We do have our fans. This is our own screen for all the solar, and there's a lot of it. It's not on right now. Then we can also change the way this screen looks and the configuration of that. So really nice kind of brain there. Right below that, you have your dustpan. So if you want to sweep up anything, you can do so. Let's go ahead and start in the kitchen here. Got some nice storage there. Here's our convection microwave. Big deep one. Good place to put this stuff so it's not rattling going down the road. Love that. Good use of space there. And we also have a little cabinet here. This comes out. Does have a window that opens in the galley. This comes out. You have real interesting drawers here with a cutting board there. There's all your remotes. Nice deep drawers. Nice little dishwasher there. Great place for utensils. Above here we have a Furion induction cooktop. Big undermount sink here, single basin. Some people like that. And then of course we have a nice little, again, Corian countertops. This little soap dispenser there. Scrubbies. Great place for a rubbish can there. Great place to put your covers in there. At the end of your guy there. It's an interesting little cabinet, nice lit cabinet, frosted glass. Great, look at that backsplash. There's a great place for paper towels, but of course you have a little lazy Susan type of deal here. And then a wine cooler, love that. Love that there, that's a great use of space. Come over here. Lots of pantry space. We've got these drawers here that come out real deep, great for canned goods. Big, beautiful LG residential. Oh, that one's got a lock on it. I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to break anything. There's another cabinet there. And notice under there you have a big woofer for your sound system. And again, here's this. I showed this in the bathroom. They have this here, so if you want to just black out your fantastic band, you can do so. But adjustable shelves again, and nice area there for storage. From here we do have a nice little boot dinette, and it's got some moving parts to it. So you pop that up. If you want to pull this out, you've got these guys here. Fill that up, the seat flips over. Gets out of the way. You also have elevator there. Want to watch TV? It fills up that hole real nice. When it's down, it's got the nice window for your campsite. It's up and down pretty quick. There's all your Entegra Coach panels. Your place for a remote there. Sound bar. You have power behind you. Little place for storage there as well. And then over here, we have a great little couch with ottomans. And in the ottomans, you can store them. You can turn them over, have a little table. All villa furniture, which is really nice. I believe this does make a bed. We have our villa sleeper. Pops right out, and you're off and running right there. So just pop that out, and you're good to go. So that's a bed. That's not a bed, but big bed there. Got your bunks and your king bed in the back, so plenty of places for everybody. So you can even put an air mattress right there in the kitchen. You got so much space there. Of course, up here you do have a little more storage. Telemeter button here. You do have power on both sides to charge stuff if you're looking at an iPad or something. Again, real nice and bright in here. Getting into the kind of my favorite part of this thing is just how well set up this whole area is. It makes it really easy to get in and out of your captain's chairs. These captain's chairs, power, reclining, swivel. They do have massage features on them, which is really nice. It did not skimp on this area at all. Nice grab handles to come in and out. They're all leather, wrapped in leather. You've got a little power screen here for the passenger. You got step cover here. You got a little power screen when you walk in the door. Master shut off. Just everything's real easy. Here's your breakers for the coach. I like where they're at. You're not in the bathroom. You're also not under a bed, so you can see exactly what this is. If your microwave's not on, you can find it, trip the breaker real quick, and you're off and going. Love that about this coach as well. Let me go ahead and kick this on. Just as far as just drivability, I think they did a great job. We've got our windshield wipers here. Got a horn. Turn the horn on and off. We can do it. Let's turn this off. Here's for our home screens in here. Moving some, kind of running our infotainment center. Got our headlights, we got our cruise control there. Pretty simple there. Over here we have our Allison gearbox. We can put a phone here. Oops. Got my phone here, but the phone goes right there, charges. Nice little drink holder here and here. Got a place to start and stop the generator. Let's go ahead and stop that. I could dump the tag here, go on auto. I can jump the coach with my battery boost button. Got dome lights here. Got a window here, opens and closes. Really nice. I have this really nice, odometer, speedometer thing here. Tells me if someone's on my flank. Also tells me if someone's on my flank in my mirrors there with that little triangle there. But my favorite part of this whole thing is this guy, because you can run everything here. You can run your audio, your climate up here, really nice there. You can also run it here if you like the conventional way to go. You can run your shades around here real easy. You can move your pedals in and out real nice there. Here's your GPS. Everything's just really nice and labeled. If we want to level the coach, we can do that here. Really nice. Everything's right there. Your phone, your lights on your coach, utilities, generator, Turn it on or off right there. Just everything's out of touch right there. And on this big giant screen, you also see your 360 camera, this great big view, almost 4K right there. Just when you're driving this thing, you're just going to feel comfortable with what's going on around you. And it doesn't seem complicated. It doesn't seem congested. I love this dash. Little glove box there. Just real simple there. Got a TV up top. Up here we've got little power keypad authorization code. Turn that on or off. Key fob. Here, just another little power thing here. We've got, this is where we open the slides right here, real simple. We do have an antenna for the TVs, and we can override the ACs 1, 2, or 3. Just a real simple deal here. We appreciate you touring the Cornerstone with me this morning. Stay tuned. Katie's going to do 2 coaches pretty soon. She's filling in for Todd, and so big Class A day here at Transwest, and I appreciate you again going through this coach. If you have any questions, 720-347-7063, or you can email me at dean.jones@transwest.com. Thank you again, and we'll see you next Friday.